Welcome back, everybody. Season 3, Todd, House of Hobbies, coming at you. Want to take a quick minute. I want to say thank you to Sport Clips for their support. We've got local RC club, West Michigan Area RC Club. Sport Clips is going to be a sponsor for us this year. This is a national chain. If you guys need your hair cut, head on over to Sport Clips. So check them out, get your hair cut, have a good time. Today we're going to get into a two-wheel drive / transmission. There's been a few people asking, how do you do it? They've been scared, whatever. It's really pretty simple. Today I'm going to show you the quick and easy way to get your transmission out, get it apart, and replace that lower output gear. To start with, we need to get rid of these 6 screws right here. These 4, and these 2. Once we get those 6 screws out of there, we'll flip the truck over, and we will get the 2 screws that go into the shock tower, from the shock tower into the case right here and here. We'll also be removing the rear bumper. There's a few screws to get out down under here, a couple of them, and then one on the other side. Now, notice I'm not going to yank off anything else. I'm just going to go for those 2 screws. Being a plastic shock tower, I can just give it a little forward pressure here. And get right on those screw heads. I'm trying to do it in such a way that I don't block the camera's view, but plastic is just perfectly flexible. Never had any worries about doing this. Never snapped a shock tower doing it. Probably never will. Obviously, if you've got the aluminum shock tower in there, you're not going to have that flexibility, so you'll have to take your body mount off first, but not a big deal for those that want to go that route. Putting these 2 screws back in can be a chore with that body mount in the way, so you may find it easier just to get it out of the way. It's up to you, of course. A couple other things we're going to do real quick. We're going to pop those screws off the upper shocks here. One there, and there's one just under the motor that apparently somebody had this truck apart before and they never put it back in. So bumper's off, out of the way. Now we just unplug the motor, get those wires out of the way. Now here's where the plastic comes in handy. Transmission's almost out. We still have the upper links that are connected to the carriers. There you go. Now that the whole rear assembly is out, we don't want to just pull the motor. What I'm actually going to do is show you the other way of splitting this case, where you don't have to pull the motor and mess with your spur gear. If you know it's just your lower output gear, why mess with all that? It's a whole bunch of stuff you don't have to move. Now we're down to just the transmission and 2 output shafts. Drive shafts are off. Now, here's the cool part. The motor is actually just screwed into this side of the transmission case. So we know our gear mesh is good. We didn't have any problems there. There's no signs of wear on that spur. There's no signs of wear on the pinion. So why mess with something that's totally acceptable? You got 6 screws on this side of the case. 3 across the top, 3 through there. Pop those screws out and you're into the tranny. Now you can replace your lower output gear. Your differential gears are inside there. You could replace your idler gear, your bearings, everything except the top shaft. Once you've done all that, put her back together. Just the opposite of the order you took it apart. Life is good. I'm not going to bother with the assembly video on this. I'm sure that if you guys can tear it apart this far, you'll be able to figure out how to put her back together. Once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again real soon.